Mermaid Song by Elise Bertrand Hager. It was a dark night as clouds gathered around the full moon, barely letting its light shine through. It only seemed like an ominously glowing orb which was somehow held up in the sky as if it were held up by an invisible force. The clouds also veiled the stars, which were usually glowing prominently out on the open Caribbean Sea. Serena, a young mermaid, no older than 19, pierced the surface of the blue water, which had previously been as calm and smooth as the surface of a mirror. Expecting the exasperating sight of the stars, she sighed heavily, looking down at her folded, elegant hands. Every night, Serena would surface and climb up to the small rock that had protruded from the water and lay herself upon it to watch the stars. She usually remained there for the better part of the night. Regardless of the fact that the stars were veiled, she didn't want to return to the company of her sisters. She was, after all, an outcast. She refused to woo a human being with her beauteous nature. From her perfect heart-shaped face, her blue eyes, and her flowing red hair down to her musical voice, for the sole purpose of eating them. The mermaids were, after all, part human, and therefore wouldn't it be a cannibalistic nature to feed off of their flesh? Despite all of this, Serena fed on mostly fish, wanting to feed off of humans. She wanted to put her good looks and charm toward other things. Sighing, she easily clambered onto the rock face and laid herself down on the damp, clammy surface. Maybe if she waited patiently, the stars would eventually show themselves to her. In the meantime, she watched as her aqua green fins turned into the pale human legs and smiled as she wiggled her toes freely. At times, she wished that she could keep a human form permanently. Serena played with her long ruby red hair and stared up at the light fluffy clouds, praying to the heavens that they would part. Deciding it would be a while before the stars showed themselves, she began to sing a simple melody, which soon turned into an epic ballad. Soon, Serena's wish came true and the stars showed themselves. She continued to sing softly as if it was some sort of amend to the stars. Little did she know that a dinghy was sailing nearby.
Now, bring me that horizon. And really bad eggs. Drink up, me hearty yo-ho.
Captain Jack Sparrow, a wanted pirate, sailed calmly through the shallow waters of a nearby bay. As he took another swig from his bottle of rum, looking down at his compass, he noticed that his bottle of rum was, in fact, empty. He groaned as he tipped over the bottle, seeing if there was any more of his favorite drink would pour magically out of it. When it didn't, he sighed heavily.
Why is the rum always gone?
As he searched through the small crates of empty bottles of rum, he heard a gentle singing voice coming from his right. It was all too lovely, all too enchanting, all too familiar. He looked around hastily for the voice when his eyes fell upon a familiar sight. White Cat Bay. No, not good, not good, Jack thought to himself. He shut his gob and quickly extinguished the lamp that he had left hanging off of the only sail on his boat and released one of the cords, turning the mast southbound as to avoid being attacked by the mermaids that infested. And there you are, the sneak peek to a mermaid song. I do hope that you can forgive me for stuttering and all that, but this is the first time I've actually read out loud, besides of my other stories. Please give me some feedback and tell me what you like. Wattpadders. I am Severus Snape, aka Elise B. Hager, out.